stage.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Broad Street. Welcome to Super Bowl week. Welcome to episode 74, and welcome to the Super Bowl preview edition of the Birds of Broad Street. I am your boy, Mizzy Miz, Cool Cat Kanye, used to represent the Birds. Notion Games with the family, so he will be back for the Super Bowl celebration. Yeah, I said it. We got my sister, my Philly girl, Moan with the good hair. Moni Mo, Simone with the sports. How you doing, sis?
Doing good.
Yep, and of course we got my brother, the owner of Bird Gaming Sports Media, a man of 1,000 shows, Jalen freaking Hurts, #1 fan, BG31.
What's up? What's up? Let's get it going in here. It's time for us to go get another one of these. Another one of these. What we're going to do.
Exactly.
Ready. Let's talk the talk. Because we're going to walk that walk.
Exactly. We're going to preview this game. We're going to make our prediction. We're going to talk about the Super Bowl MVP. We got lots to talk about. How y'all doing in the chat, by the way? Salute to everybody in the chat. So let's get it going with our Super Bowl preview and our predictions. First thoughts on this game. We're going to get to my sis. Go ahead, Mom. First thoughts on this game before we talk about the positions.
I mean, it's a whole lot of storylines, obviously, in this game. The script writers did their thing. They couldn't have wrote a better script with this one. We got Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, two young quarterbacks, two young faces of this league. This is the first Super Bowl with two black quarterbacks playing in it. We know the history of black quarterbacks in Philadelphia. So you hear Michael Vick and former players just saying how inspired they are to see Jalen Hurts make it to this stage. And Michael Vick even said he wishes his son could be like Jalen Hurts. So it's a lot. You got the Kelsey brothers, Travis and Jason, the first brothers to play each other in the Super Bowl. And I think Jason Kelsey's wife is pregnant because they said that they were bringing the OBGYN to the game. If she has the baby at the Super Bowl,
that'd be epic.
That'd be epic.
That game goes into overtime and she just lost that baby.
Game.
Exactly. It was a man. Go ahead, Bird Game.
Yeah, she nailed it on a point, man. Like, this is a huge game, man. It's like I said, the book of Jalen is about to write his next chapter. Super Bowl MVP. Super Bowl champion for our Philadelphia Eagles. I cannot wait to see this. The Kels brothers, they had an amazing show. New Heights today, or was it today or yesterday? Yesterday. It was a great show, whichever day it was, because I remember watching it. Had both of their parents on there. And it was just good to see the build-up. This was the game I wanted to see. I wanted to see the best go against the best. We got the best AFC team versus the best NFC team. And it's about to go down. I don't think it's as close as everybody else thinks it's going to be, but we're going to definitely get into that part. But, yeah, man, I can't wait to see these guys go out there and do their thing.
Yeah, for me, it's Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid versus his former team, the Kelsey brothers. Man, this is going to be a good game. And as simple as this, the book of Jalen will write itself, and everybody will put some respect on his name or keep his damn name out his freaking mouth. So let's get on to it. Jalen freaking Hurts, Moan, what does your quarterback got to do to win this game?
I feel like Jalen Hurts, like he said in the last press conference he had, we have to play clean football. The penalties, we can't put the ball in jeopardy when it comes to Jalen, not putting the ball in jeopardy, taking what the defense is giving him. We saw in the San Fran game, it wasn't a lot of big bombs downfield, not a lot of deep plays, but Jalen was, dumping the ball off to the tight ends, taking the check downs, keeping the ball out of harm's way, not forcing anything with his legs, running out of bounds, avoiding getting banged up and hurt further. I feel like Jalen just needs to, like he said, play clean. Everything else would take care of itself. But I'm not worried about Jalen at all.
Yep. One Trigger Trey Rock OTR in the building. What up, Trigger?
Whoa, what was that?
What was that?
Is that the robot Trigger?
He sound like them cigarette smoking commercials.
He's a droid. He's a fake, guys.
When they be talking with their
What
dad.
happened to Trigger?
I shouldn't have
Where'd he
smoked
go?
all them cigarettes.
Oh, no. Something happened to Trigger.
Huh?
Hey, you might have to go out and come back
Gotta
in.
go
my guy.
out
That's
and
not
come
gonna
back
work.
in. I'm
That's not
dead
gonna work.
You sound
serious.
like an alien, bro.
That's not gonna work.
He
That's not gonna
sound
work.
like them cigarette commercials that used to come on back in the day when they be tapping their neck.
Yeah.
Birkin, I got no comment on that. Birkin, freaking hurts.
Hey, my quarterback, Jalen freaking Hurts, just gotta show up. You know what I'm saying? That's all he gotta do is get out of bed that day. You know, as long as he gets out of bed healthy and makes it to the stadium on time, he gonna do his thing. I ain't worried about it. Jalen Hurts gonna go out there. You know, I think it's gonna be one of them games where you see him. You know, because we've been doing all this running. I think he's gonna be finally that game where you really see him air it out. You know, he shows that he can be up there with the elite passer like Patrick Mahomes. He can go stat for stat with the guy. You know, I really think that he's going to air it out to Vontae and AJ this game. You know, I think they're going to really have two huge games, especially since AJ hasn't really had a big game this playoffs. You know, he's dying to go put up some big numbers, and their secondary is kind of suspect. So I think Jalen Hurts about to go out there and ball it up, man. He just like you said, keep the main thing, no turnovers, you know, and do whatever it takes to win this damn game.
So let's try this again. One Trigger Trey Rock is in the building. Is this Trigger Trey Rock or this Alien Rock? What we doing?
Y'all can hear me?
There you
Much
go.
better. That's my boy. How you doing, Trey?
First off, look at Moan with the Jill Scott. Let's
You
go.
better call him mama with the good hair.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, man, listen, I'm so amped. Look at Moan with the Jill Scott. Let's go, girl.
Yeah,
No,
good.
man.
Your thoughts on the game before I ask you about Jalen Hurts, Trey? Your thoughts on the game right now as we get ready for the game before we get to Jalen.
All right, so like I said, I feel like we got the better roster, but I mean the only thing that scared me is Pat Mahomes, bro. This dude is like different at the quarterback position. He different. So I mean, we really ain't faced a quarterback like him this year. Aaron Rodgers, we did a good job with Aaron Rodgers, but I mean, Aaron Rodgers' situation not good. Pat Mahomes lost Tyreek Hill, and they still the number one offense in the NFL. Like that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Travis Kelce, we gotta worry about that dude. It's gonna be a tough test. It's gonna be a tough test this Sunday. Their offense is like sneaky explosive this year. They used to be explosive, but they sneaky explosive now. Valdez Scantley coming into his own. Pacheco, dude been running like a beast for like the last 5-6 weeks. I mean, we're gonna have to rally to the football. And Andy Reid gonna come, he gonna be in his bag this week. He gonna be in his bag this week. He gonna be pulling out all the stops. I mean, all the little flea flickers and stuff like. He gonna be pulling out everything. He want this game. I don't care what Andy Reid say. He want this game bad.
Yeah.
They fired this dude. Like
Yes, they
fired
did.
him. I don't care how much he say he loved Philly. In the back of his mind, that's always gonna stick with him, and he gonna try to stick it to us this game. So we gonna have to come out of the ball. We had a better roster. It's just the quarterback play a little bit different. It's like Patrick Mahomes is the best in the game right now. We about to face the best in the game right now. And if this defense really legit, like we think it is, I mean, we'll step up to the task, but that's a tall task right there. Trying to stop this dude.
Patrick's one B best in the game. Jalen's best in the game. Okay? We got the best.
Come on, BG. Come on,
We got the
BG.
MVP on our team, guy. You know how I go with that. Don't even bring that Patty Mahomes BS with me. Talk about he the best in the game. He was. Jalen's here.
Come on,
All right.
BG.
Okay.
Hold on, Cool K.
Let him know. I know.
BG been a prophet this whole time now.
No,
Hey,
he and for the most part he been on point, but bro, this a different test right here. You get me? It's different right here. This a whole nother beast.
No,
We
it's not.
gotta be on
Bro.
our P's and Q's.
I'm about to slap the shit out of these guys. For
I,
real.
like I
what?
love it.
You think y'all scary.
If we
Man,
do, I love
only
it.
thing I can
But
think about is parade. That's what I'm thinking about. What I'm wearing to the parade.
So
Yeah,
what kind of go ahead,
I
Simone.
don't see them. Patrick Mahomes and Travis can do all they want to do or try to do. Their defense, I don't see their defense coming anywhere near being able to hold us, bro. We rushed for
Yeah.
160 yards and 4 rushing touchdowns against the top Russian defense. I just
but
don't see how physically and personnel wise they're gonna be able to match up with us defensively. Like bump Patrick Mahomes, bump Travis Kelsey. Y'all defense is leaky as a faucet.
I mean, you could say they leaky, but they held one of the best offenses in the NFL to
They
20
were
points.
missing 3 starting offensive linemen though.
They still had Jamar Chase. They still had
But
Tyler
they had
Boyd.
no
They
time to
still
get
had
the ball
Higgins.
off.
They still had Hurst. They still had their whole
But
every
we
weapon was
win the
healthy.
battle in the trenches on both sides. We win the
No, for
battle
sure.
in the trenches.
For
Jalen
sure.
gonna have time. Joey Shiesty had no time because he had no protection.
For sure. For sure. That's what the game looked like. I ain't even gonna lie to you. They was
Yeah,
on they was on Burrow ass the whole game. So,
Mm-hmm.
I
and let
mean,
me
we got better offensive line, but it's just like it's experience. These dudes been here 3 times now.
Okay, but look at our dudes. We got experience in the trenches. Fletcher Cox, 2017 Super Bowl. Lane Johnson, 2017 Super Bowl. Jason Kelsey, 2017 Super Bowl. We got the talent in the trenches and we got the experience in the trenches as well. They gonna let them boys know what to do and what not to do. All of our leaders have been here before. Fletcher on the defensive line, Kelsey and Johnson on the offensive line. They want to say we inexperienced, but we really not.
Dominican
We
Sue.
not
exactly.
we definitely not in it. And that's the best place to be experienced at.
Mm-hmm.
I mean in the trenches, like BG already done did it. Fletch already done did it. We got a lot of dudes, bro. Kelsey,
Jake
Lane
Elliott.
Johnson. Yeah, Elliott. We got a lot of dudes that been here. That's what is an advantage, but it's not an advantage. Like I feel like this Chiefs offense is gonna be tough to deal with. It
Yep.
might be it might be a shootout. It might be a shootout. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It might
On
be a shootout.
this defense, bro. On this defense,
Hey,
a
Patty be lucky to make
shootout
it that halftime.
Name
on
one quarter.
our
Name one quarterback
defense.
in the. Name one quarterback in the NFL that we played that was like at least top 7-ish.
But that's not what it comes down to. At the end of the day, all Patrick has is Travis. And this is why I didn't want to play the Bengals. Because busted offensive line or not, there's hella dudes to account for. It's McCole is ruled out. He's on injured reserve. It's Kelsey and Travis
Mm-hmm.
versus all them dogs we got on the line versus Chauncey Gardner-Johnson versus Avante, Bradbury, Slade. It's 2 against a million.
But how many games they won and it was only just
But they
Patrick
never
and
played
Chelsea.
us, bro. We the
They
best
never played us, and
team.
we never played a quarterback like Patrick Mahomes either this year.
But it's just a
We did last
quarterback,
year, didn't
bro.
we? Didn't we
Everything.
face Patrick Mahomes last year? Because
And they
last
We
beat
year,
didn't.
us. They beat
Penalties.
us last year.
We got 2
yeah,
touchdowns taken off from Derek from penalties, bro. The holding on offense. There was a touchdown and one of the linemen held, and there was another touchdown. We got wiped out that game from penalties. We could have won that game with our busted roster if it wasn't so many goddamn penalties. Derek Barnett, offside
And you
all
know the
the
defense was
time.
playing so suspect last year. You know what? They're playing off coverage on the like 1 yard line against Tyreek Hill. Come on, man. They had
Like I
Tyreek
said,
Hill.
we the better team. We the better team. These dudes is just like, I mean, I don't feel like this. I've been hearing around the city, everybody like, oh, we gonna blow these dudes out. We gonna blow these,
Yeah.
bro. It's not gonna be that easy,
Don't be
bro.
a
We gonna
blowout.
blow them boys
You
out.
about to
It's
blow
not
I
out.
gonna
mean,
be
think
that
about
easy. I
You
this.
blow 'em out of
promise you.
We
It's
gonna
Arizona.
blow
not.
them,
All right,
bro. Okay,
okay,
what about this? You think it's gonna be a shootout, right?
Yeah.
They wasn't even in a shootout with the Jags.
They should have lost both of their
They
playoff
should have
games.
lost to the Jags. If Trevor Lawrence didn't throw all them picks, they wouldn't have even been in the AFC Championship.
And they still got 2 weeks to prepare for us like we do to prepare for them.
I'm saying we
But Trey, what
dominated
if
this whole way.
What is
Yes,
the biggest?
the Chiefs have the
I'm
better
not saying we're
quarterback.
gonna lose though. That's the crazy part. I'm not saying we're gonna lose. I'm just saying it's not gonna be no blowout.
What's every team's problem in terms of like trying to game plan against it? What are you going to game plan against? We do both well at a high level. We can run the ball, we can pass the ball. If you stop one, you're not going to stop the other. No team has been able to stop both all year long.
Yes,
No
they
team.
have. Yes, they have.
No team has been able to stop
Yes,
both.
they have.
Who?
Yes, they have.
Who?
Washington
They didn't
and,
really stop
and
us. Yeah, you talking
Indianapolis.
about fumbles and
Indianapolis shut our offense down all
fumbles
the way
and
into the
stuff. That
fourth
wasn't them
quarter.
making plays. That was our players,
I
not playing at a high level.
want to get because I want to get to this because I want everybody in the chat to know about last year. Because last year we scored 30 points on the Chiefs defense. Probably the same people. I don't know if they changed last year from this year. I don't know. But last year, listen to our offensive line: Andre Dillard with Nate Herbert and Jack Triscoll with Landon Dickerson and Jason Kelsey. Our wide receivers was Devontae Smith, Quez Watkins, Jalen Ragar, Greg Ward, and J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. It's a
Yeah.
whole lot different this year, so
And they got worse on defense.
Hey
They're throwing
Drew.
3 rookie
Hey
cornerbacks.
Drew. Washington ain't shut us down for like 3 quarters.
My thing is, and Washington is a much more physical team, especially up front, than the Chiefs are.
They look like they did a great job against the Bengals to me. I don't know.
Yeah, because they had nobody on the line. Joe was running for his goddamn life.
Yeah.
That's
We
true.
did an amazing job.
Who's to say Jalen not gonna be running for his life?
Because
our offensive line,
bro, you talking about they look good against the Bengals, a bruised Bengals team. We look unstoppable against the #1 defense. Just by pounding
We did
and
look
running
unstoppable
the ball.
though. They were shutting us down the
We had
whole game.
160 yards and 4 rushing touchdowns. That's the first time in the NFC Championship 4 rushing touchdowns. We didn't even have to utilize.
Look at how it came though, Mo.
I don't care
The
how
rushing touchdown. Our offense couldn't
31
generate.
points.
We couldn't generate no offense for real. Our
I don't
defense
care how
saved
it
us in that
comes.
game.
At the end of the day, we scored 31 points on the Niners. We can score on the Chiefs.
Oh, 3 turnovers.
And
That
we
wasn't
gonna
our
get some
offense.
picks. Look,
That wasn't our offense. We
we talking
scored
about we
30
went
something
80
points off
yards
3
on them scored a
turnovers.
touchdown. Trey,
okay. This is what we're gonna do.
Our
First,
defense was cooking that game.
and
all
it's
right,
gonna
we're gonna get to this. We're gonna get to this because I Trey, what worries you about this game? Because you say it's gonna be a shootout. What worries you? Before I ask you about Jalen, what worries you?
The only thing that worried me is the quarterback they got. Like, dude, like magical with this quarterback shit. That's the only thing that worried me. Like all last year, and kind of sometimes this year, Jonathan again struggled against elite quarterbacks. I mean, he struggled against elite quarterbacks. The game plan don't be the same. It don't be the same. He plays so conservative. He like, oh no, we're not gonna blitz this dude. Or I mean, it's just zone shit, and they just eat us up. That's the only thing that concerns me. I feel like our offense is gonna be fine.
You know what?
That's the whole point of me saying. This the whole point of me saying the shootout thing. I think it's gonna be not no shootout like Patriots Eagles in the Super Bowl 2017. It's not gonna be that, but it's gonna be a high scoring game because all the quarterbacks we really ate against, they was like low level quarterbacks.
But you gotta realize one thing, Trey. One thing. Patty Mahomes' like special ability comes from extending plays. That is going to be his downfall against us. You got to be a Brady. You got to be a quick quarterback that can hide the ball, get the ball out of your hand real quick to go against this defense. Because our Bulls, the way Hassan Reddick been playing this playoff and the whole rest of the year, and the rest of these Bulls up front, they gonna get there. He likes to hold on to the ball way too much, and as you seen last week, he wasn't able to do all this.
He's being honest.
He might
be being honest.
I'm not scared. Like I'm not scared at all. I feel like I said, I feel like we easily gonna win this game. It's not gonna be as easy as all y'all talking about. It's not gonna be as easy. You got Andy Reid, experienced head coach.
Experienced at
Been
losing.
three
He's been in
Super
the league
Bowls.
forever and got 1 Super Bowl. He's experienced at losing. He's been coaching
Okay.
all his goddamn life and hit
Okay.
home once. He's experienced at blowing leads and taking talent and heading home without a ring.
And he
That's
been to the
experience
AFC Championship four
and
times in a row.
lost.
Four
And
times in a row,
lost.
he been to the AFC Championship.
Hey, and got there and did what? Lose like he about to do this time. Ain't nobody scared of no Big Red. That's some chewing gum. It ain't no coach.
I love the confidence. I'm just giving y'all a different side of it. Because I'm confident too, just like y'all. I'm just giving y'all a different side of it. Like, bro, like, y'all.
But it was
Go ahead, Cool Cat.
Hey, Trey, let it out because I can see the look on your face. Let it out, Trey. Go ahead, Trey. Say it. Say it. Say it.
Come on, we're going to move on. We're going to move on because we're going to be on this all day. We're going to move on.
They want to hear us debate. Go ahead, Trey.
Go ahead, Trey.
Like, listen.
Chest.
We can scream about the offensive line. They made it to the Super Bowl with a horrible offensive line. We can scream about that all day. The biggest factor is Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes. And you know what's crazy? We so aggressive on the defensive line. It's like we really playing to his strength for real. We playing to this dude's strength. Dude slashing. Dude, you let this dude get outside the pocket, the whole field is open. The whole field. It's not just, all right, blindsided like that. Dude can roll to the right and throw it all the way back to the left. It's going to be different. It's going to be different. And Andy Reid with the play calling is going to be different. I don't feel like
I've seen a lot of that play calling.
I don't feel like we're gonna be. I don't feel like it's gonna be what y'all think.
You know, if he does got that time, it is a
look. They coming into this game trying to do the same thing we trying to do to them. Take the runaway. Get up on them early. Jump on them early.
Can't, though. They
can't. They take the runaway from us. We not the same football team.
They can't take. If they can, they cannot. They absolutely cannot stop this run. This line that we have, they don't have the dudes to match up with us. At the end of the day, yes, Patrick Mahomes is magical, but he's one dude. He's one guy going against an army. At the end of the day, we win in the trenches. Their offensive line can't hold nothing to our offensive line. Their D-line holds nothing to our defensive line. And if you want to spread it out some more, their secondary can't hold nothing to Maddox, Slay, Bradbury, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Matchup to matchup wise, they can't compete. All they can do is pray that Patrick Mahomes can scramble and find Travis Kelce for 30 points because that's what they're going to need. A miracle from Mahomes and Kelce because that's all they had.
I think y'all kind of like I think y'all underrating their defense for real.
I am because
I'm not underrating it, but
they don't have the dudes.
They got some game records.
We play better defenses.
They got some game records. Just like we do. Just like we do. They got some game records up front. Frank Clark. Game records.
When has one game record ever did anything to us this year? What did Parsons do? What did B.O.S do? What did he do? Nothing.
Y'all trying to act like we didn't have games when we didn't turn the football over.
Everybody has a bad game.
We was prone to that.
The Chiefs, you want to talk about, we had bad games. The Chiefs lost more games than we did. You want to talk about the Colts? They actually lost to the Colts. We beat the Colts. They're not invincible. They're very much beatable.
I'm not saying they're invincible.
That's why they've gotten to this stage, and all these teams were scared of Mahomes, and he lost. He's not
I'm just saying, it's one game. It's one game. We talking about games that we lost to Washington. It was ass.
That's a division rival, and Washington's much more physical of a team. I'm more scared of Washington than I am.
We almost lost to the Colts too, though, Mom.
Okay, but we did it because why? We got an MVP. Why didn't Patrick Mahomes do what Jalen did versus the Colts? If he's some wonder boy, Jalen Hurts took that Colts game over at the end. Where was Patrick Mahomes?
Y'all do realize they only lost, 3 games this year?
And they about to lose another one.
Y'all realize Jalen Hurts only lost 1 game this year?
It don't matter, bro. It's
How many Patty lost?
One game.
How many your MVP Patty Mahomes lost. He lost 3 games.
He's
And
not
Buffalo
my
was
listen,
him
bro.
for a
Like
pick at the end of the game.
yo, I'm not.
Jalen Hurts
Okay,
is still
okay,
injured,
okay.
guys.
Go ahead, Trey. Go ahead,
I'm
Trey.
just trying to be devil's advocate right here,
Ain't
because like
no devils. It's only one thing.
I'm
A
just
Philly
trying to be like,
thing.
cause
All right.
y'all, I'm hyped just like y'all. I'm hyped just like y'all. I
This
didn't
is
order
football,
all my
Trey. It's
Eagles
gotta be
stuff.
litty.
I'm gonna be down Xfinity Live. I'm gonna be drawn just like y'all. But bro, we can lose this football game. Y'all do know that, right?
And I
Y'all
can
trying to
become a
make it seem like
billionaire, but
there's
it
no
No,
probably
way
hell
we
ain't
gonna
no.
happening.
lose. We better here, we better there. That never mattered.
It
In
did this year?
2017, the Patriots was a better football team than us, and we beat them.
We had way more talent on that team than the Chiefs have on this team. We had a way better shot. They have 2 guys. Our defense was smoking in 2017. Their defense is puff, pass it to the next dude. Somebody please come try to hold AJ, because I can't. They don't got the repertoire. They don't have the roster to hold us offensively, bro.
Well.
They don't. Kenneth Gainwell is heating up at the right time, baby. AJ is starving. Devontae is starving. Jalen is starving. This line is starving. Lane Johnson is playing with a torn abductor, and he hasn't missed a beat. These boys ain't beating us, bro. They not.
Well, she did say starving, so I got.
And I know this room, I know we have yet to touch our ceiling. We have yet to touch the best possible, performance we can put out there. We ain't did nothing yet. And I think this whole entire room, we got another level we can take it to. And to be honest, man, I ain't hungry. Coach Star always say hungry dogs run fast. I ain't hungry. I'm starving for this. This means so much to me. And I know everything is in front of us. And I don't have to give y'all no rah-rah speech. I shouldn't have to give nobody in this room no get up and go, no go-go juice, no none of that. It's understood. It's understood. It's understood who we are. It's understood what we work for. And it's understood what we want to accomplish. But it takes everybody. It takes everybody. And we control everything that we want to do. Everything is in our hands.
Thanks.
Yep. So Trey, go ahead and talk about Jalen Hurts. What does he have to do to help you be more confident to win this game?
I mean, he can't help me be more confident, bro. I didn't see everything from this dude this year. So it's like, you just gotta play like Jalen Hurts, bro. Don't let the game be too big for you. And I don't think he will. He's been in big games. Like, I mean, he's been in high school championships. He's been in college championships. Like, dude, battle tested. He ready for it. It's just more of a like. I mean, you see this dude over there doing some immaculate shit, bro. You just gotta be yourself. You get me? Because Patrick Mahomes gonna give us some ooh, please. Jalen Hurts, you just gotta be steady, Jalen Hurts, and just do what you do. I mean, I don't care how much yards he passed for this year, bro. Long as we win, I mean this week, long as we win.
Exactly. Welcome, Queen Kings. That's right. The Eagles team is stacked from top to
Oh my
bottom.
God, Jaleesa. The comment.
Well, Moan with the good hair.
Facts. But she really is talking facts. Like everything plays in their offense plays into our defense, like what we like to do on defense. We can get after this offensive line with our front four by themselves and sending Hassan Reddick. The back coverage, when you got a CJ Gardner-Johnson, people don't realize a lot of that middle defense stuff, during the middle years, because either Maddox or CJ was out. Since whenever they were both in the game, our defense have been locked down solid. You know what I'm saying? Shutting down top elite receivers. Not just no freaking Scanlink and whoever else they're putting out there. Receiver Harmon's not playing. Juju, I love him, but he's not doing nothing on either one of them cornerbacks. You know what I'm saying? And you double Travis to keep him out of the game. By the time it takes for any of these guys to get open, they're going to get smacked in the mouth by Reddick. Reddick is
But
on fire.
you don't think teams had that game plan all season though,
It hasn't
BJ,
worked
to
for
try
them.
to double team
You don't think
Kelsey?
San Francisco had that
They
plan?
don't have,
You
they
don't
got the
think
game
New
plan.
York had that
They
plan?
didn't have the roster.
Yeah, you need
It's
the talent to
one
stop
thing
that.
for me to double team me and you double teaming Travis Kelsey versus this team. We are the best team in football. We are the best defense in football. These other little kids tried, but they don't have our roster. Yes, we can do what nobody has been able to do this season because we are the best team. All they got is two dudes going against 22 dudes.
Two Hall of Famers.
Add up.
That's a
They got
fact.
two Hall of Famers, not just two dudes.
How many Hall of Famers we got?
But at the end of the
Two
day,
Hall of Famers, not just two
it's two
dudes.
guys.
How many Hall of Famers we got, Trey? Like Ken?
Who you calling a Hall of Famer? To be honest.
Huh?
Who you calling a Hall of Famer?
Jason Kelsey.
Kelsey a Hall of Famer.
You might go to the Hall of Fame. He's not even
AJ
starting
Brown
no more.
gonna be a Hall of Famer. Devontae
Brown's
Smith gonna be a Hall of Famer. Dallas Goedert gonna be a Hall of Famer.
Landon Dickerson's gonna be a Hall of Famer.
A Hall of Famer. Nick Sirianni gonna be a Hall of Fame coach.
Josh Sweat's gonna be a Hall of Famer.
Josh Sweat gonna be a Hall of Famer. Hassan, need I go on? I ain't looking at this other team. This my team. I ain't scared of she.
And that is the biggest problem I've hated.
11 Patrick Mahomes. I don't care if they had the 85 Bears defense. I don't care if they had Elway in his prime. Ain't nobody beating my team. Ain't nobody putting no fear in my heart. This team has left no doubt in my mind that we are the best team in football. And this media and this propaganda can try to make me scared of Patrick. But I ain't scared of Patrick. That's March 17th is St. Patrick's Day. February 12th
no, he didn't.
Jalen Hurts Super Bowl MVP Day.
I can't wait for the parade. I can't wait.
We got a whole team full of this Hall of Famers, and we just
Straight
go cook
up.
these dudes, and
we
don't got to worry about nothing.
Like that.
When you got 17 out of 22 starters going to the Pro Bowl in one way, shape, or form, are getting voted, that means these are some of the best at their positions. And we got some of the best players in football on our team.
So it ain't gonna be no sweat in this game at all.
No sweat, baby. Ain't no sweat. Just drinks and shots and fly, Eagles, fly.
Hey, I love it. I'm rocking with y'all though. But y'all know y'all gotta see me on Monday, right?
I will.
See me on Monday.
Yeah, and just like you said, we was gonna struggle against the Niners, and we didn't. Just like you said, we was gonna struggle against the Giants. We got you on record. Every game you saying it's gonna be a fight. We ain't scared.
It's gonna be a fight.
It's the NFL. Every game, bro.
And I told you, these guys healthy. It's gonna be 3 straight blowouts.
Period.
3 straight blowouts.
Period.
They're not. Oh, we're full force. There's not a team that can touch us, man. We went full force against Washington.
Thank you, Drew Johnson. Only sweat is Josh, baby. The only sweating I'm doing is Josh's little victory sack. Period. Period. You got 22 starving dudes going.
Look, y'all getting me juiced up right now. I love it. I'm rocking with y'all. I'm always gonna rock with y'all. I'm always gonna rock with y'all. But like I said, y'all gotta see me on Monday.
Yeah, we've seen
you. Just be ready on Monday.
Trust and believe. Whether we win or whether we win, because I'm not the type of guy that wants to say the L word. But if the L word happens, we'll be here. Trust me. But the thing about us on the Birds of Broad Street, and Trey can agree with me when I say we're never wrong. Sometimes there's that 1% that says we are, but that 99%, trust me, green light victory been popping for me for 17 weeks. There's only 3 times where I've been wrong. 3 times. 3 times I've been wrong. Sure. The other times, please. Green light victory, no chicane. How about them Eagles? Simone with the good hair, BG, Trigger Trey. So we'll see. Let's get to the weapons. Running backs, wide receivers, tight ends. What does those 3 positions got to do to stop the handle business, right?
I mean, they just gotta play like they've been playing all year. Like I said, for our offense, Kansas City got 3 rookie cornerbacks starting. We should feast on them dudes. But I don't want the game plan coming in like, oh, we're going to go pass. Just be pass heavy. I mean, we really dominate on the ground these past 2 weeks. So I mean, I think we should stick to it until they can stop it. Um, AJ Brown, he due for a big game, man. Dude ain't do nothing in the past 2 weeks. Devontae due for a big game. Goddard, bro, you never know who gonna snap. Even Kenny Gainwell. Gainwell been going off like on the calm the past 2 weeks. So, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's really pick your poison. Like you, what you gonna do? You gonna try to stop this run? You gonna stop this run? I mean, you gonna bring dudes in the box. Now you got AJ Devontae out there 1-on-1. That's not a good idea. We seen Joe Burrow take advantage of when he went 1-on-1. Jamar Chase, T Higgins. So we kind of got the same thing here. It's like, bro, you gotta pick your poison with this offense, and then I mean, I don't feel like they linebackers is as good as the 49ers linebackers are. And we made them dudes look like they was like amateurs. So it like Mo says, it's hard to stop this offense. It's hard to stop this offense, but it's like I don't know. For me, more is it's just clean football, no turnovers. I mean, we can't turn the football over. We gotta stay methodical. We gotta keep us our offense in like third and shorts and stuff like that. So I mean, I feel like they're gonna come with a good game plan. It's just I feel like the Chiefs offense is like really comparable. Like so it's gonna be a good football game. I feel like it's gonna be a good Super Bowl.
Yep. Simone,
What was the question?
play, playmakers, playmakers,
Oh,
wide
players.
receivers, tight ends, and
Like I said, come on. Players gonna make plays. Ballers gonna ball. Period. Okay. Kenneth Gainwell been just, oh my gosh. Kenneth Gainwell been getting active. We have to establish the run and keep pounding. When the run is working, because it will, it's been tested. This playoffs, the run's been smoking. I was worried about the run a little bit in the Niners game. You know, they try to make me scared a little defense. I was worried a little bit. But, you know, we imposed our will on the ground, almost 200 yards on the ground, 4 rushing touchdowns. We have to run this ball. Keep Wonder Boy on the bench, run this clock up, run them down. Again, I don't think that they have the personnel to stop the run. Now, again, they do have those young corners. They have those rookie corners. But like Rock said, don't force the agenda with the passing game just because they have those young dudes back there, just because they have those inexperienced dudes. Keep what's working. Our bread and butter has been running the ball. Of course, take what you can get downfield, but don't try to force nothing or put on a show or try to take advantage of, you know, those guys if it's not necessary. Stick to what's been working, and it's been Kenneth Gainwell. It's been Miles Sanders. It's been this run game. Jalen Hurts is going to be able to get more active with his legs this game than he was San Fran, because the first half of San Fran's game, they was bringing that pressure up front. Jalen was having to run out the bounds a lot, throw the ball out of bounds, boom, boom, boom. Clean football. Jalen said it himself in his press conference. One of the biggest keys is going to be playing clean. And that last time we killed ourselves against the Chiefs, and just all last season with the penalties, we can't do little dumb stuff, little pass interferences, jumping off sides, giving the Chiefs easy first downs, giving the Chiefs extra yards, and extra opportunities on offense they don't need. We have to play clean and run the ball.
is BG.
Let Booby spin. Let him spin. The Boobies have been spinning these playoffs, man. And I really think that he's saving the best for last. And this is going to be a game where he's going to lead the way. He's going to help AJ have a big game. He's going to help Devontae have a big game because he's going to put so much pressure on this Chiefs defense running that football. But him and Jalen Hurts, see, our run game exposes any talent that you have on that defense. You know, whether it's the defensive end or the defensive tackle, whatever it is, your linebacker, whatever it is, our run game, Jalen Hurts and Booby, they expose all that stuff. They've been doing it all year long, and I don't think it's going to be any difference. You know, you guys say Frank Clark. You know, I know they got Clark and one other guy on that defense that I think I forgot his name right now. But anyways, those guys will get isolated. Those guys will be getting taken advantage of, and we're going to run that damn football down their throat.
There it is. So let's get to offensive matchup versus Kansas City Chiefs matchup and the keys to victory. So go ahead, Simone. What is your keys to victory and offensive Eagles offense versus defense, Kansas City defense matchup?
Again, run the goddamn ball. Like I said, it's simple. These games are won in the trenches. And we can look all over the field, which we dominate all over the field, but let's start in the trenches. Both sides, trenches on both sides. Our offensive line, our defensive line will impose their will in this game. We have to run the ball. Keep Patrick Mahomes on the bench. Keep that wonder boy, them trick plays, them shovel plays, all his little cute stuff. He can't play defense. Keep him on the bench. Run the ball. Also, like I said, no penalties. No penalties. We can't be keeping the Chiefs in the game, keeping their drives alive from penalties. We can't do that. Also, like we said, hitting home with that pressure with Mahomes, because his Wonder Boy stuff happens after he done ran around and scrambled for 30 seconds, and then all of a sudden, of course, Travis Kelce's open. You can't cover the man for 30 minutes. We have to hit home quick. Hassan Reddick, boom, quick, fast. So again, I'm just excited.
There he is. BG key to the game and offense. Eagles offense, Kansas City Chiefs defense matchup.
The key to the game is just, come play your style of football, period. Like you watch these guys, these Bulls are hungry out there. There's too many of them. Like, and what really makes it so bad is all the snubbing and all the hate and all the disrespect to our football team, all the way up to the Super Bowl. Even now, we're sitting here have to argue about why we think the Eagles about to blow out Kansas City when we have a much better roster. They're still giving these guys chances. They did it all playoffs long. These guys see it, they hear it, they understand it. They keep the main thing, they come out focused, man. We ain't got nothing to worry about. We can go out there and handle business like we need to, come bring that championship back to Philadelphia.
Period. Appreciate you, David, for the super chat. David said, I'm late to the party, but our offense only scored 10 points off turnovers versus the Niners. 66, 75, and 91-yard drives for touchdowns.
There
Appreciate
it
you,
is.
David.
Salute Dave for the super chat. Trey, keys to the game and Eagles offense, Kansas City defense matchup.
Hold on, I gotta say something to Artemio, our Rendo.
Go ahead.
You clearly don't know who the Eagles are if you think anybody else gonna be open but Kelsey. Go ahead, Trey Rock.
Yep, keys to the game, Eagles offense, Chiefs defense matchup. And I see all the Cowboy fans in here. I see the Chiefs up in here. It is what it is, y'all.
They gotta watch something, right?
Yeah, go ahead, Trey.
All right, so like I said, the only really thing I can see that the Chiefs gonna have working is the middle of the field, because we kind of struggled in the middle of the field this year. I mean, that's what dudes made their money on us, throwing it to the middle of the field. The Cowboys game, Detroit game, like we kind of struggled in the middle of the field. So, and that's where Kelsey do most of his damage. So I feel like that should be our main focus. They outside receivers, I mean, they got solid wide receivers, but they don't really got no game changers out there. I mean, Valdez Scantling, a good dude. Juju Smith, he could sneak up on you, but their main threat is Kelsey. So, I mean, that's something we're gonna have to figure out. I mean, we got a lot of dudes we could throw at them: Chauncey Gardner, T.J. Edwards. I mean, even Avante. I feel like Avante could hold up for the most part too. So, I mean, it's gonna be a tough man, because they're gonna really bring some stuff to the table because they know they can't block us. I'm pretty sure they're going in this game knowing they can't block us because we too deep on the defensive line. They can't block us, so they're gonna do a lot of quick little hitters and stuff like that. They try to get dudes open and try to nullify pass rush, and they really gonna focus on Hassan Reddick. Hassan Reddick gonna be the dude. He gonna be forcing a lot of pressures and stuff, but I feel like they're gonna try their best to get this dude out the game, and that's when Hargraves and all them dudes in the middle gonna eat. I mean, because Patrick Mahomes gonna have to step up. We can't let this dude get outside. We can't let him get outside the pocket. No matter what happened, that's where he make his money at, on them improvised plays. They know everywhere this dude gonna be at. He know everywhere his receivers at. So I mean, we're gonna have to contain that outside, force him back up in the pocket. I mean, the dude could throw from any platform, so it's gonna be rough a little bit at first until we really kind of figure out. I mean, what he trying to do? Um, for our offense, is like Mo said, we just gotta run the football. I don't feel like they can stop it. Like you see the teams we didn't win up against. The Giants, they had a solid run game. San Francisco, solid run game. We ran on these dudes at will. So it's like, I don't feel like the Chiefs going to be able to stop us in the trenches. I mean, downhill running, power football, they're not going to be able to stop us. We just can't get too cute and then outcoach ourselves. That's all it is. Do what got you here. Run the football.
What's up,
And for
Halfback?
like, yeah, and for like, I love Jake Elliott. Like we got a special weapon in special teams too. Jake Elliott, dude could kick it from anywhere for real. You get this dude in field goal range, he could boot that Jake from anywhere. We a better football team than these dudes. We just can't play down to their level. Once we start getting into the battles where we play now to their level, that's when you keep these dudes in the game. And I put my money on Pat Mahomes in any close game, to be honest. So we can't make it close. It can't be pretty. We gotta get ugly with them. We gotta disrespect these dudes for real. Like disrespect these dudes in Arizona. Let them know we the best football team in the NFL. We've been from start to finish. Don't change it up now. That's
And
all.
Before I let
Trey Rock,
Moan
Trey Rock, Trey
before I
Rock.
let Moan get Trey Rock, before I let Moan get Trey Rock, I gotta get to everybody in the chat because to the Cowboy fans and everybody that's saying to bet your money on the Chiefs, y'all better pray.
Go ahead and bet that money.
Y'all
too.
better pray because I'm telling y'all right now, not if, but when the Philadelphia Eagles win this game, and I made a video about this earlier. Y'all think we're crazy now? Let us win this Super Bowl and see what happens. Let us win the Super Bowl and see what happens. Burns Broad Street with the five of us, including Nosa Game, is going to be stupid, Loopy. Stupid, Loopy. I'm telling y'all. Bet the Chiefs right now. Y'all better be on your knees for the next 6 days and beg, because when it happens, y'all ain't gonna like us. Y'all ain't gonna like us. I said it on my video earlier. You're not gonna like us for what we're gonna do on this show next Monday. Grammys, I love y'all. Salute to B, but eat your heart out for what we're gonna do on this show. Go ahead, Simone.
Because my thing is, I just hear all this talk about Patrick. I bet my money on Patrick Mahomes in close games. You know who I'm betting my money on? Jalen freaking Hurts.
My girlfriend
gets tough. There is not a single day on God's green and blue earth.
Put your ones in the chat.
I will put more faith in any other quarterback than I will put faith in my MVP quarterback, Jalen Hurts. Right. They can talk about Patrick all they want to. I'm glad we toting Jalen under center. He the one, not the 2, the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. Ain't nobody sweating Patrick when you got a Jalen.
Put your ones in the air in the chat if y'all believe us.
Put your ones in the air.
Put your ones in the air. Put them ones up. Put them ones up. Because they the twos and we the ones. Y'all got no choice when we win the Super Bowl to acknowledge us.
Put your ones up in the air if you're feeling Jalen Hurts. Put your ones up in the air if you're feeling Jalen Hurts. Put your ones up. Put your ones
Damn right.
up.
Put them ones up. You want to put twos, you're going to acknowledge us when this game is over. Trust me. Y'all will acknowledge. I'm telling y'all, if we do catch an L, we'll be here. but I'm never wrong. I'm guaranteed on the kingdom of Jalen freaking Hurts. I ain't guaranteeing no blowout. I'm guaranteeing my quarterback, Jalen freaking Hurts, the MVP in my eyes, is gonna lead. You're damn right. I ain't counting. I ain't saying we gonna blow them out. I ain't saying we're gonna call the victory. I ain't like these other people. All I'm saying is this: there ain't a person on the God's green earth I ain't gonna bet against than Jalen Alexander Hurts. That's his full name, by the way. Jalen Alexander Hurts.
Damn,
Put
that's
your
his full
money
name.
on that.
He put his whole government out there.
Put your money on that. Jalen freaking! That's my boy! That's my boy! My boy! But let's go ahead and talk about the defense. Simone, go ahead and talk about the defense. Oh, you got to rock. Go, Trey.
Yeah, I gotta get out of there. Family
All right,
emergency.
Trey.
All right,
See
Yep,
ya.
go ahead. Yep. Trey, quick, Trey. Your prediction.
Ooh.
Oh, there you go.
Damn. Go ahead, Simone. The defense.
You mean the pressure pack?
Yeah, the pressure pack. What you want to see from the pressure pack
What they
on
been
against
doing?
Mahomes?
Pressure, hitting home, and not just the pressure pack. That's that hitting pack. I'm elevating them from the pressure pack to that hitting pack. That pack be hitting because a lot of these dudes just get pressure on Patrick, and that's how he be finding Travis Kelce in the dark. We hit home, baby. Hitting home. These dudes are hungry on this line. When February 12th comes, it's going to be 2 weeks since them dogs had a meal. They're starving. And who's on the menu but Patrick Mahomes? Them boys gonna eat. And again, we have 2 guys to game plan for. 2 guys. 2 guys. That's a blessing. They gonna have to try to figure out how to stop Kenny Gainwell, Miles, Jalen, Devontae, Dallas, AJ. We have to figure out how can we stop 2 dudes. I ain't worried. I'm going to start my day with some mimosas in the morning. I ain't really worried.
She ain't worried about now.
Mimosa, watching Patrick Mahomes being served up to Hassan, Fletcher, Javon, Josh Sweat. It ain't going to be nothing but a thing.
Exactly. Hey, Cole, you can say blah, blah, blah all you want, but you know you're going to be tuning in next week and watch us go stupid loopy. You're going to watch us go crazy next episode.
I'm an Eagles fan.
Blah, 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 and the Cowboys ain't on TV no more.
There's too many haters in the chat. Listen, y'all can hate all you want before I pass it to BG. Y'all can hate all you want. But the fact is this, when the game is over and Jalen freaking Hurts led this team to a Super Bowl win, get that ring. We're going to talk about who's going to be the MVP. I already know who I want. But when Jalen Hurts wins this Super Bowl, I want y'all in the chat next week. I need y'all in the chat. I'm going to be looking for every single one of y'all when my team wins this Super Bowl. Because let me tell y'all something. Y'all going to have to hear from us from the rest of May, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, and when the banner is raised. Y'all going to have to hear from us. We ain't going nowhere.
Period. Bro,
And if we're wrong,
with first round with a top 10 pick. We're in the Super Bowl with a top 10 pick.
Woo!
Exactly.
2 picks in the first round.
2 first round picks and a top 10 pick in the Super Bowl.
Dynasty.
Exactly.
Dynasty.
And if we're wrong, which we're not, we'll stand here and take it like men and women. But we're never wrong.
I want these Cal tourists to really realize one thing. They keep doing this Cowboys 5 Super Bowls, Eagles 1. For one, we're about to have 2 Super Bowls, and that's going to be 5 championships too. So we're going to be even, my guy. Okay? If you want me to go 30 years back to talk about your stupid 5 rings, you're going to go a couple more years back and talk about my championships we won. So that'd be 5 on 5. That's 5.
Them
5.
rings is expired. They've been expired.
You know what I'm saying? 5. We want to talk about them rings after this weekend.
Exactly. And it's funny. I expect all this talk from Chiefs fans. Why y'all Cowboy fans in the chat? I guess you want. Go ahead, Simone.
They ain't got nothing else to do. Their team ain't in no game.
Exactly. Exactly. I guess they're talking about this then.
Well, we took another L. Hey, shout out to the Eagles, man. We beat ourselves, man. We beat ourselves. See, it was some stuff that I saw that I really hated, man. The sense of urgency when we was behind was bad. I look at it like when you're shortcoming of a goal, right? You fight for something all year, and then you get to the end of it, and you drop it, you lose it, right? And I can't help but to think to it all and say, we just was not prepared. The prepared mind. What the hell, you fat motherfucker! Wow. I'm about to see everything in this. You saw them run the hell off the field, didn't you? The fucking breath was in the way! Look at this!
BG, you want to talk about the defense? That pressure pack.
They're about to eat. Like, listen, it goes more than just your starters, man. You look at the guys like, Limbaugh Joseph. You see this beast out there. This is a big man. He's out there ready to play some football. Adamkin Sue's looking for another ring. We got Jordan Davis still trying to make his presence felt in the NFL. Like, I just feel like this defense is going to lock down any of these receivers. And for fact, we're going to just get out the Patty. I really don't feel like Patty's going to finish the game. For real. Like, I don't want to wish no harm to nobody, but you seen what happened last week, and I really don't feel like Patty's going to finish this game at all. These guys are going to hit him in his mouth over and over. It's going to be like that Super Bowl where he missed his 2 starting offensive linemen. And who was it? Who they played that year when they lost Super Bowl? Was it the Rams? Was it? They just kept getting smacked in the mouth. Or no, it was Tampa Bay. They just kept getting smacked in the mouth. Patty was running for his life. It's going to be another one of those type of situations. But I know they feel like they got their line this year. They're number 1 in terms of pressure, pass blocking rate, or whatever you want to call it. But they ain't never played a defense like this all year long. People be talking about their offense. They never played a defense like this all year long, period. You don't play them until you play them. And Patty's going to find out what it is to play them.
Exactly. Let's get to the coaching side. BG, what you want to see from Nick Sirianni, Shane Steichen, and Jonathan Gannon?
Nick and Shane, don't get cute. Don't get cute. Keep the main thing the main thing. Run that rock right out the gate. You know what I'm saying? Put that pressure. Keep Patty Mahomes off that football field as much as possible. That's what I want to see on that offense. Just be consistent, methodical drives, because we can do what we want. So show them that you can do what you want. You didn't get Coach of the Year, Nick. Now show them why you should have got Coach of the Year this year. That's what I want the offensive side to do. And JG, my guy, do what you've been doing the whole playoffs. You changed it up, start playing a lot more man. We start seeing a lot more blitzing. That's what I want to see from the jump. Go hit Patty in the mouth the first damn play to let him know what type of game he playing. And if we do those 2 things, man, it's a wrap.
Exactly. Oh, y'all seem very nervous up on here, Philly. How we nervous? What you talking about? We ain't nervous. I'm confident. I got Jalen freaking Hurts. I got AJ Brown. I got Devontae Smith. And Chad we trust. I ain't nervous about a damn thing as long as I got those 3. Okay, I want to show y'all this. You see these three guys right here? You see these three guys right here? As long as I got these three on my roster, I ain't scared of nothing. I
Period.
ain't scared of a damn thing. Look at them. I ain't scared of a damn thing. A damn
And
thing. Go ahead, Simone.
they keep bringing up Denver's defense. They were in a shootout with Denver. Denver's offense was piss poor all season long. Why were y'all in a shootout with Denver? Why were the Chiefs in a shootout with Denver? That just shows how leaky the Chiefs' defense is. The Denver Broncos couldn't score on nobody all season long. So why was they able to score? Pull up the score. 34-28. Y'all let Denver score 28 points on y'all. What y'all think we gonna score? 70 then. 70 then. I'm saying that defense is leaky as an old faucet. But like BG said, don't get cute. And I'm confident because we have not gotten cute. This whole playoffs, we've been running the ball. We've been imposing our will. We haven't tried to get cute. Look, we haven't had them deep bombs. The AJ hasn't done nothing. Devontae hasn't done nothing because the run has been working. And we've been sticking to the run. So I'm confident in those guys because they have been sticking to what was working so far. And then also, our team has not let up. In the game against the Giants, we never let up. We kept that same energy the whole game. And the game against the Niners, we did not let up. We kept the same energy the whole game, kept imposing our will on the ground, kept imposing our will up front defensively. So I'm confident in the coaching staff because so far in the playoffs, they have been sticking to the game plan that we know works.
And there you go. It's simple. Y'all can hate all you want, but we're getting this dub. So before we make our Super Bowl 57 predictions, let's go ahead and talk about who will be the Super Bowl MVP for this game. Do I really need to tell y'all who my Super Bowl MVP is? I guess I got to.
Jalen Hurts. Let's see if he can get something going. There's Hurts. He's back. Fires. Touchdown. They really came out on fire. Hurts.
He is in such control.
Hurts. What a play by Jalen Hurts. Beautiful throw by Hurts. 3 rushing touchdowns.
Give me a little more of that.
Boy, that hurts. Boy, did he make magic happen.
Jalen Hurts, number 1.
That really, really hurts.
My MVP, Jalen freaking Hurts. There is no other option. That's my quarterback. That's my guy. And if anybody knocked up out, Jalen Alexander Hurts will be winning Super Bowl MVP. Did you hear me, haters? Jalen freaking Hurts will be the Super Bowl MVP. And in case y'all haven't figured it out, I want to give y'all some history, everybody in the chat. Do you know whoever wins the regular season Super Bowl doesn't go win the Super Bowl? Do you know whoever is the regular season MVP don't win the Super Bowl? Ask Tom Brady. So that's a little heads up.
Ask Matt Ryan.
There you go. Matt Ryan was the MVP. Where's his Super Bowl? So if Patrick Mahomes wins this MVP, you can bet your $1 million Patrick Mahomes ain't winning. BG, Simone, who's your Super Bowl MVP?
That's tough. I know it's hard. But Hassan.
Yep.
Because this is a game where our defense is going to have to stand up. Period. Defense going to have to stand up. Defense is going to have to win us this game. I know defensive players never win MVP, Super Bowl MVP, boom, boom, boom. But if Hassan win that MVP, I know everything I need to know. Plus his story, he's always felt like he's been disrespected in the league, hasn't gotten his respect. 3rd season in a row with double-digit sacks. playing on 3 different teams, leading this team in sacks. He's from Pennsylvania, from the area, hometown boy. He was our first off-season addition. When we started building this roster, we got Hassan Reddick first. That was our first big off-season move. Before AJ, before Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, before James Bradbury, Hassan was first. So it would just be a great story. And we know that the script writers have been writing a heck of a script so far. And it would be a great story for Hassan, especially since they wanted to pick B.O.B.S over him. And we saw in that game, B.O.B.S was an absolute non-factor. He was a nose. But Hassan was everywhere. And I appreciate you, Philly G. I got 34-17. They ain't scoring 20 on us.
There you go. We'll make our official prediction, and she'll repeat that in a minute. BG, go ahead. Give your Super Bowl MVP. Jalen, go ahead.
I want to say Jalen. I think that's just the easy way around. Then I was going to go Hassan. That was a good way. I'm going to go a little different this time. But defense does win MVPs. I mean, it does win championships. Offense put the crowd in the stand. Everybody knows that. So I'm going to go big play Slay.
Okay.
Big play Slay is going to pick off Mahomes at least 2 times this game. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have 2 picks this game. He might even take 1 back for a touchdown. So my MVP is going to be big play Slay. That's what I got. You know what I'm saying? Just go a little off script. But everybody knows it's going to be Jalen freaking Hurts.
Damn right. So let's go ahead, make our prediction, and get ready for this Super Bowl week that we got on, because we got lots to do this week. So my prediction is 30-20 Birds. Simple as that. We're getting this dub. Super Bowl champs. Get the parade on Broad Street. Y'all better grease the poles now. Grease the poles now. We getting this dub. 30-20. Patrick Mahomes ain't scoring no more than 20. That's all I'm giving you, Pat. That's all I'm giving you, Pat. But the Birds are scoring 30. 30-20 Birds. Simone, go ahead and repeat what you just said about the score.
34-17. And that last touchdown for the Chiefs to put them at 17 is going to be meaningless because we done already had won the game at that point. 34-17. Around the time where they scored that last touchdown, our starters going to be on the sidelines whipping them towels and hyping up the crowd, and they're going to be trying their last little effort, and the commentators are going to be like, we've seen Patrick Mahomes pull off miracles before, and if anybody can do it, it'll be Patrick Mahomes. Oh, they're only down by 3 scores and have 3 minutes. Patrick Mahomes still can pull off a miracle. That's what's going to be happening at that time when they score that last touchdown.
Gardner Minshew going to be playing at that time.
BG?
He about to get his Super Bowl appearance. Gardner Minshew might even have a touchdown. Man, I started out 42-17. You know, and then I was like, man, I gotta give Patty some kind of respect. You know, and this Chiefs team some kind of respect. But I'm sticking to 42-17. Forget the 38-17. 42-17, the biggest blowout in Super Bowl history. Jalen freaking Hurts leading the way with this defense. Let's go.
Yep. Before we wrap up the show, let's go ahead and give out our final Super Bowl message to the Birds and Eagles Nation. BG, give your final message to the Birds and Eagles Nation before the Super Bowl.
Hey, if you guys follow me, I've said this since the offseason. The Eagles will win the Super Bowl this year. You can go back to preseason. You can go back to after the draft. You can go back all the time. I told you this was happening, guys. We are here. Ain't no time to worry about no Patty Mahomes, no Chiefs, no nothing. We're here for a reason. We're the best team in football. We got the most talent. We broke the most records, man. We are that dominant. We are that team, and we're about to bring it home. So just, hey, relax, and y'all just figure out what y'all wearing to the parade.
Exactly. Simone?
Like I said in the beginning, I'm putting all my faith in QB1, the real MVP. There is no quarterback that puts fear in my heart when I'm riding behind Jalen freaking Hurts. I fear no other man when Jalen is under center. We taking this Super Bowl. We taking our respect And we coming back next year because we're in the Super Bowl with 2 first-round picks and a top 10 pick. Where they do that at? Y'all gonna be feeling us for a long time. Y'all hear this mouth? Y'all hear BG mouth? Y'all hear Cool Cat mouth? Get used to it. Because y'all will be hearing these mouths running for a minute. I don't give a nothing about no Patrick Mahomes. I don't give a nothing about how many appearances Andy Reid has had. How many rings does he have? Because for every appearance that he makes and leaves ringless means a team served him another big, fat, big red L like we about to serve him February 12th.
Exactly. And for me, let me give y'all a solo cam from your boy. I want y'all to look at me when I tell y'all this. And Cole, you can say that y'all got a Dak Prescott and Mike McCarthy problem. So that's you. I want y'all to look at me when I tell you. Come on closer. Come here closer. I want y'all to know. You think we're obnoxious now? You think we're crazy now? Let us win this Super Bowl and see what happens. Y'all ain't going. I said this on my video earlier today. You is not going to like us. You're not going to like us for what happens when the Philadelphia Eagles, by the way, salute to the $2 super chat. You're not going to like us when we win our second Super Bowl. We're going to be, in the words of the nature boy Ric Flair, we're going to be more obnoxious, more overbearing, more loopy, stoopy, and doopy for a long time. Learn to love it. It's the best thing going today. There ain't a team in the NFC that scares your boy. Why? Because I got Jalen freaking Hurts. I got A.J. Brown. I got Devontae Smith. With Chad by my side, I fear no evil. So y'all going to have to deal with us for the next 6 months. I hope and I pray to God you have subscribed to the Cool Cat Connor channel, to the Bird Game Nation Sports Media channel, the Birds of Broad Street channel, Simone with the Sports, Philly Notion, Bird Game 31, and One Trigger Trey Rock. Because you're going to have to deal with the 5 of us on Broad Street once we win the Super Bowl. Get used to this. We ain't going nowhere. You think with the name me team? Because I said it last week. I said it last week. Moni Moan as my witness. If there's a team in this conference that even thinks that they got a shot to do anything next year against my team, please, we're about to end the show. Please, I will give you the link. You can come on the show and you can tell us why your team won't be next year. I'm giving y'all the opportunity because we about to wrap up.
I love
Anybody got anything? Cause I ain't scared no Dallas. I ain't scared no Washington. I ain't scared no Giants. I ain't scared no Minnesota Vikings. I ain't scared no Packers or no Lions or no Bears or no 49ers or no Rams or no Cardinals or no Seattle. I ain't scared of none of y'all. I got Jalen freaking Hurts. I got Jalen freaking Hurts. Y'all ain't got it. If we was in the AFC, I wouldn't be this cocky. There ain't no quarterback that stands between us and a dynasty. 6 days, y'all. A dynasty will be created. Period. Simple as that. So get ready for the biggest celebration in the game. We thank y'all for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Like, subscribe, and comment. Birds of Broad Street, Cool Cat Connor, Moni Moan with the Sports, BG, Notion Gang, Trigger Trey. Get ready for the biggest celebration in the game. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all on Broad Street. Get them poles ready.
Recommendation.